All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, the rule well, and the salute and the Shalom to all the Arkin that are out here laboring, pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. This lesson is going to be about faith, all right? Let's get Hebrews 11. All right, this is a letter to the church on the word faith, all right? Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, right? This is Hebrews 10 and 22. Let us draw near with a true heart and full of assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water, right? Now, the pure water is this word, is this truth, all right? Now, faith, right? Hold on real quick. 1 Peter 1 and 7, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold, that perisheth though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor at the and praise unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua Mashiach, right? Now, what are we hoping for? A deliverance, right? For America to be destroyed, right? We're hoping for salvation and the kingdom, all right? This is verse 11. It's like it says, for by it the elders obtained a good report, right? Hold on real quick. All right. Right, now let's get James real quick. I think is it James 2? I think. Let's see. All right. Now it say what? It says, for by it the elders obtained a good report. Right. Here it is. This is James 2 and 17. Even so, if it hath, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone. Right. Verse 18. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So how are the elders showing their faith? By the works, man, by good works, right? By obtaining a good report, right? See, obtained. To be a witness, to utter honorable testimony, to give a good report, right? To affirm that one has been seen or heard. God. right? Bear witness, testify, um, uh, bear bear record, give testimony, have a good report, right? So our elders, they have what, man? A good report, right? And we must follow their example, right? This is verse 3. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear, right? Right? This is Hebrews 1 and 1 and 1 and 2. Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds, right? Now, Genesis 1 and 1. It says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, right? Now, what does it say in the Hebrew? It says this, right? Genesis 1 and 1. Bara'ashath, Bara'ah, Alahayim, Ath, Hashemayim, Wa'ath, Ha'aratazah, right? Now it says what? Alahayim, right? Now Alahayim is who? Is Yahweh Shai and the angels, all right? Yes, the Alahayim is, so like the Alahayim is Yahweh Shai and the angels, right? So Yahweh Shai and the angels, they created the heavens and the earth. See? Constantly stuttering over my words, man. I don't like it. This is verse 11. Verse 4. It says, by faith Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, testifying of his gifts, God testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh, right? Right, this is Genesis 4 and 3. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock. And of the fat thereof, and Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain, to his offering, he had not respect. Why? Because Cain, he didn't bring the right sacrifice, man. He did not do it right, man, because Cain knew the type of sacrifice that the Lord Yahweh wanted, man. He knew it, man. But he did the opposite. See? So Cain, he cast, so Cain, he had cast the law behind his back, right? Let me get that. Man, Salakia, man, for me, stuttering over my words, man. Salakia. See, okay. This is Psalms 50 and 16 to 17. But unto the wicked God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my word behind thee. Right? So Cain, he cast the word, he cast it's like he cast the law, he cast the instructions behind his back. Okay? He didn't take heed to him. Right? See, because he hates instruction, man. He hates righteousness. Okay? Cain hates righteousness, man. Cain hates righteousness. He hates instructions. Verse 5. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because Yahweh hath, by faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because Yahweh had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh, right? I'm trying to read as slow as possible so I won't stumble over my words. All right, this is Genesis 5 and 22. And Enoch walked with Yahweh after he begat Methuselah 300 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with Yahweh, and he was not found, for Yahweh took him. See? So Cain, So Enoch, he walked with the Most High, man. He walked with Yahweh, right? He had faith, and he obeyed Yahweh, right? Cain, he did not do that, man. Cain, he did whatever the hell he wanted to. Cain did whatever he wanted to do, man. Cain don't have faith, man. He never had it, man. Just like Esau, he didn't have it, man. He didn't have faith in the birthright, man. He didn't have it, man. Okay? So he did. All right, so he sold the birthright to his brother Jacob. See? It says, hold on real quick. Hold on. What else? Let's see. Okay. All right. This is verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Okay? Okay? This is Hebrews 3 and 12. Take heed, brethren, take heed, brethren, lest there be any of you of an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living God. See? But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Mm. For we are made partakers of a Mashiach if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end. While it is said, today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts as in the provocation. See? All right, man. So hold on to this truth, man. Hold on to this gospel, man. Hold on to your faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Right? This is verse 18. It says, and to whom swear he that he should not enter into his rest, but to them that believe not. So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief. Hold on real quick. All right. Now let's go back. It say, for some, when they had heard, did a provoke, howbeit not all that came out of Egypt by Moses, but with whom he was grieved 40 years, was not, it's like, well, what's Salaki? It's like, was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness, right? So we had wandered in the wilderness for 40 years until the generation of them of them that had no faith, that didn't believe, had died off, right? I gotta read slow. All right. By verse 7, by faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Right? So Noah, in Hebrew, his name is Noach. Right? So Noach, aka Noah, right? It say this. Genesis 6:13. And Yahweh said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Right? Verse 22. Thus did Noah according to all that Yahweh commanded him, so did he. See? So Noah, he did what it's like, so Noah did what Yahweh told him, man. Why? Because he had faith, right? And being moved, all right, and being moved with fear, right? Because Noah, he didn't want to die. Okay? This is verse 8. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a land, it's like to go out into a place which he should receive after for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whether he went, right? All right, man, so hold on real quick. Whether he went, right? Whether he went. Let's see. Somewhere nearly. Okay, con. All right. So Abraham, he didn't exactly know where he was going, but he had faith and he moved. Our man, he did what, he did what, he did what. It's like he did what the Most High told him, man. He did what. Hold on. So Abraham, he didn't exactly know where he was going, right? But he went, all right? Why? Because he had faith, right? He believed in Yahweh, right? So when Yahweh told him to get, to get, to get, out of the place where, to get, out of the country where he was, he he got up and he left. Hold on. All right. Verse 11, so like verse 9. Um, Genesis, Genesis 12 and 1. Now, it says, now the Lord Yahweh had said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So Abram departed as So Abram departed as the Lord Yahweh hath spoken unto him, and Lot went with him, and Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. Right? Verse 9, by faith he sojourned in the land of promise as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heir with him of the same promise. The heirs with him of the same promise. All right, listen, man. To the scoffer that said that said great message, but he would rather watch something else. Well, guess what, stupid? Watch something else then, man. Don't watch my videos then, man. Right? Don't watch my videos, man. Don't comment on my videos talking shit, man. Just shut up, man. Just shut the hell up and stop watching it. Period, man. You scoffers are stupid, man. All right, Genesis 17 and 8. And I will give thee, and I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. See? Now, the land of Canaan, right? Why was it called the land of Canaan? Because the Canaanites dwelled there at first, right? But now it's called what? The land of Israel, right? Now, then it was called what? The land of Israel. Why? Because we dwelled there, man. The Israelites, right? It says, for he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is Yahweh. Right? This is Hebrews 12 and 22. But ye are come unto Mount Zion, and unto the city of the living power, the heavenly Jerusalem, and to an innumerable company of angels, right? Uh, uh, Hebrews 12 and 28. Wherefore, we receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved, let us have grace whereby we may we may serve Yahweh acceptably with reverence and godly fear, right? So we have a kingdom coming, man. We have a kingdom coming, right? And Abraham, he looked for that, man, right? He had faith in that, okay? Um, Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. See? So we are seeking for a kingdom, man. And that kingdom is coming. This is John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. See? Come on, man. For Philippians 3 and 20. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach. See? So we have a king. So we have a kingdom coming, man. We have a kingdom coming. Okay? We have a kingdom coming, man. All right. This is verse 11. Through faith also Sarah received strength to conceive seed and was delivered of a child when she was past age. She selected because she judged him faithful who had promised. See? This is Genesis 17 and 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? Right? And Abraham said unto Yahweh, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. Right? And Yahweh said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. Right? Now, Isaac's name in the Hebrew is Yatazachak, right? Which means laughter. All right? Yatazachak, right? And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. See? Genesis 18 and 11 to 14. It says, now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, after I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure of my Lord in being old also? And Yahweh said unto Abraham, wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, shall I of a surety bear a child, which am old? Right? Verse 14. Now, this is the point. Is there anything too hard for the Lord Yahweh? At the time appointed, I will return unto thee according to the time of life. And Sarah shall have a son. See? So Sarah had a son, Isaac. Right? So Abraham and Sarah, they had a son named Isaac. Right? All right, man. So, hey, man, let's get numbers real quick. Let's get numbers. Numbers 23 and 19, I think. That's it. All right, Numbers 23 and 19, it says, Yahweh is not a man that he shall lie, neither the son of man that he shall repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? right? So Yahweh said that Abraham and Sarah would have a son named Isaac. It came to pass. See, so so of the Lord, so of the Lord Yahweh, He is faithful, man, right? His word came to pass. Okay. All right. Let's skip on down. I'm going to do the whole thing. All right. This is verse 20, Hebrews 11 and 20. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith, Jacob, when he was dying, blessed both the sons of Joseph and worshiped, leaning upon the top of his staff. Right? Let's get this. This is Genesis 48 and 5. And now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. Right? Now, Ephraim in the Hebrew is Aparim. Right? Now, Aparim means I am fruitful. Right? Manasseh in the Hebrew is Manasseh. All right? Say, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt, before I come. It's like it. Before I came it's like it. Before I came unto thee into Egypt, are mine, as Reuben and Simeon they shall be mine. Right? And thy issue, which thou gettest after them, shall. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Okay, come. All right. Now let's go on down. And Joseph said unto his father, they are my sons, whom Yahweh hath given me in this place. And he said, bring them, I pray thee, unto me, and I will bless them. Now the eyes of Israel were dim for age, so that he could not see. And he brought them near unto him, and he kissed them, and embraced them. And Israel said unto Joseph, I had not thought to see thy face, and lo, Yahweh hath shewed me also thy seed. And Joseph brought them out from between his knees, and bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand towards Israel's right hand, and brought them near unto him. And Israel stretched out his right hand and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hands wittingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. Right? And he blessed Joseph and said, Yahweh, before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did talk, so like it did walk, the power which fed me all my life, long unto this day. All right. Now, why did Israel? Well, why did he lay his right hand on Ephraim's head, right? Who was the younger, and laid his left hand upon Manasseh's head, who was the firstborn, right? Because the Ruach HaKodesh was working through Israel, man. See? All right, man. So, man, so it's not always about the firstborn, man. All right? It's who is whom Yahweh Ba'Hashem is. All right, man. It is who Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua has chosen, right? Because Esau was the firstborn, right? But who got the birthright and the blessing? Jacob did. See? All right, this is verse 23. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Salakia, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, right? So Moses, he chose to suffer, man, right? He chose to give up everything that he had in Egypt, all right, man, to be afflicted and to have faith and to trust in Yahweh, man. All right? So guess what, man? When we came in this truth, man, we chose to suffer affliction, man. All right? We had faith, man, and we said, listen, man, what I have in this world, man, is worthless. It's nothing, man. Why, man? Because we have something coming, man. And what's that, man? Salvation, deliverance, and the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? So our affliction is a light affliction, man. Right? It's not going to last forever, man. This is the last captivity, man. This is the last captivity. This is the last slavery, man. We have a kingdom coming, man. Okay? Because in the kingdom because in the kingdom we will enjoy the pleasures of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Let me get that. Let's get Psalm 16. Psalm 16 and 11. Psalm 16 and 11, it says, Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy, and at thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Right? So we will enjoy the fullness of joy, right, and pleasures forevermore in the kingdom. Let me get this in the Hebrew real quick. It say, Yadai, Arak, Chaya, Panium, Shabai, Shamacha, Yamyun, Naayim, Yatazak. So it's like, Yatazakha. So like, Natazak. Natazak. They say, Thawa. It's like Thawa. It's like Thawada. It's like Thawad. Yainaya. Okay. It's like Thawad. It's like Thawad Yainaya. Arak. Chayayim. Shabai. Shamakwath, Ath, Punyaka, Naimwath, Banyamyanka, Natazak. So Israel, we have a kingdom coming, man. We have salvation coming. Hold on, man. Stay strong, right? And remember, man, pray without ceasing, right? And our labor is not in vain. All right, so with that, I say Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a salute and a Shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. And with that, I say Shalom.